Hey, welcome back Goon Gang gamers, and hello to any newcomers. This beginner's guide was created to give you guys a hand getting the hang of Stardew, and of course going from rags to riches in your first year. First season is broken into 4 parts and becomes less parts each season as it gets easier. I will be keeping these short and sweet as possible, so without further ado, let's get gaming. Start off by creating your character. The 1.5 update has added some new hairstyles, be sure to check them out. Me personally, I'm gonna go with the spiky look. You know, get me some pink hair. For the name, obviously I'm Goon. We shall call this Fuker's Farm. And for my favorite thing, this playthrough is monies. Some bluish gray eyes. Some white pants, a cool looking skull shirt, and nerdy specs. Skip the intro and let's begin. First 2 weeks of this guide will be focused on fishing for money and gaining crops for energy. They start you out with 15 parsnips to plant with. We start by clearing some area around the farm, removing any bushes, tree stumps, stones that may be in the way so we can plant our parsnips later. From there we get on to chopping wood. We're going to need 100 for 2 chests in front of our house. Keep the oak trees if you can, as you will absolutely need them later in the game. Create your 2 chests and place them. Once you have your chest placed, begin foraging off to the right. Don't forget to unload your items in the chest before you go. Forage any items you can on the way to Pierre's shop to go buy parsnips. When we get to Pierre's, we're going to buy 25 parsnips, giving us a total of 40. Foraging is super important early game, so we want to kick as many trash cans to try to find as many goodies as we can. In Pelican Town, there are a total of 8 trash cans. After we're done checking the initial 3 trash cans, we head left, check another 2 trash cans. We're headed south of our farm to where Marnie's area is. Be sure to check for onions as they grow here often during the spring. After foraging around that entire area, we head north back up to our farm, clearing a minimal path along the way. Once again, try to use your scythe in order to conserve energy. Once back in front of our house, we hoe 40 spots, plant the parsnip seeds, as well as water the crops. Dump off all unnecessary items in the chest before you go. Then begin clearing away as you head up to the northern path. From here you're going to forage along the way, doing a full sweep from north to the east end of your farm. Finally, when you're back to your farm, if possible, grab another 50 wood. You're going to need this for a 3rd chest tomorrow that you'll be placing in front of Willie's shop. Grab your forageables, your watering can, scythe where you can, and head to bed by 2 AM. We were able to reach level 1 foraging on the first day. Day 2, be sure to check the mail so you get the message from Willie telling you he has something for you. Water your crops and head out. I head south of the farm to begin with, checking for more forageables. We're looking for the spring onions while we can grab them, as we're going to need them for fishing. After kicking a few trash cans, we make our way down south to Willie's Beach. Here we have a cutscene with Willie where basically he gives you your first fishing rod. I placed the chest exactly where you see it, This way no NPCs run over it and destroy it. Dump out everything in my inventory and begin to fish. When you see the bubbles in the water, be sure to fish there, as the bite rate is higher, and a higher bite rate means more fish. When seeing a chest along with the fish, be sure to focus on the fish first. Get the fish up to 90% or so if you can, and then focus on the chest. Note, losing the fish will lose both the fish and the chest. I fished till about 1:40 a.m. Dump all my fish in the chest, pull out the garbage, and then wait there to pass out. Now there's a reason for this. Every time you gain a level, it will cancel out the debuff by staying out late. So we're going to use this often later on. I was able to reach 3 levels in fishing my first day, which is a great start. Day 3 always rains in Stardew, so we skip watering our crops, go directly south, and forage. Terrorize a few more trash cans on the way over to Willie's. Something to note is if the townspeople do catch you digging in a trash can, it'll be bad for your relationship status with them. Since already being level 3 fishing, we sell off all our fish to Willie in order to get the 1800 needed for a fiberglass rod. As well, be sure to buy a little bit of bait, because equipping bait to your new rod will increase your bite rate. After buying the fiberglass rod, we immediately go back to fishing on a rainy day. On rainy days, by Willie's, you can catch eels, which sell for really good money. Around 1:40 a.m. we stop fishing, put our fish in the chest, and wait to pass out yet again. We gained another level in fishing, which cancels the energy debuff that we would have received from staying out late tonight, as well as receiving another fishing level, which brings us up to level 5, making our fish worth 25% more. Day 4 starts off by Clint giving you the recipe for the furnace. I check the mail, grab my watering bucket, and begin to water crops. After watering, I chop down a few more trees to gather up another 50 wood for a chest. I go south doing a little bit more foraging for onions before heading towards Willie's, kicking trash cans everywhere along the way. A good thing to note is that when fishing, catching a perfect catch will net you 2.4 times experience. I sell as many fish as I can to Willie that day before 4 p.m. The goal is to reach 4k gold and head up to Pierre's shop. When I get up to Pierre's shop, I immediately buy the backpack for 2k gold and spend the rest of my gold on parsnips until I'm broke. Leaving Pierre's shop, I head to the fishing spot to the north of Pelican Town. I drop my chest where you see it here, empty my inventory, and get right back into fishing. It being 4:20 and my energy being extremely low, I decide to snack up on a bunch of edible seaweed. I fish again until 1:40 a.m., dump my fish in a bucket, and prepare to pass back out. Having no money and gaining a fishing level should cancel the energy debuff again. My only mistake here was forgetting my parsnip seeds that I bought earlier that day. I was able to reach level 2 foraging as well as level 6 fishing that day. Day 5. Marty guilt trips me into taking in a stray cat, which I'm hesitant on, but reminds me it's immortal, and unlike the crops, I don't even have to give it water. I accept the tiny lion and name it Yard Poop. Check mail, harvest my parsnips, Unfortunately for getting my parsnip seeds, I had to go back to get them. So I decided to grab some fish as well as foraging and menacing through trash cans along the way to Willie's. I got to Willie's a little early, so I fished until he opened. And once he opened, I sold a bunch of fish and began heading my way over to Clint's. I buy enough copper for a furnace and blow the rest on iron and gold until once again I am broke. Hashtag YOLO. I leave Clint's and head back up to the north fishing spot, where I'm gonna empty out my chest and grab it to use it in the mines. When I get there, a cutscene ensues, which I skip, but basically you get a sword to fight off monsters within the mines. I place my chest, empty my inventory, and begin my descent down. I mine until I got 25 stone to complete the furnace, as well as reaching level 5 so I can take the elevator right back up and down. I set the furnace, clear my inventory as well as I can, leave something to smelt, and head back into the mines. I mined until about 9:30, creating 2 more furnaces and setting things to smelt before I made my way back home. I was able to till the ground and plant all the parsnips I had previously forgotten. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to water them before bed. Day 5 had earned me a level in farming, as well as a level in mining. Day 6 was the usual, start off by watering the crops, and then made my way north back towards the mines. Enjoying myself mining yesterday, I decided to mine to see how far I could get until the early afternoon, leaving the mines at around 4:20 p.m. I spent the rest of the afternoon fishing, hoping to achieve the next level in fishing, so I pushed it all the way to 1:50 a.m. At which time I had passed out with my fingers crossed, hoping to achieve that level of fishing I needed to cancel out the energy debuff. Level 7 achieved, we got it. Day 7, no debuff. As usual, check the mail, gather another 100 wood for a new chest near the fishing spot, as well as a chest near the sell bin to drop fish in. Water your crops, and head out fishing. We frantically fished the whole day away until about 1:40 a.m. hoping to achieve that next level of fishing, which as you can see, we clearly did not. Alright, by the end of week 1 we had earned over 11k in gold, had 55 extra fish to sell, plenty of parsnips for energy, reached level 7 fishing, 2 foraging, as well as 1 level in mining and farming, set up 3 furnaces in the mines, as well as reached level 15, and built 5 chests. Not bad for a first week. Okay, and that's it for this tutorial video. Y'all know the routine. Like the video, hit the button. Want to see more? Hit subscribe. Socials are down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.